Hello Total War gamers, my name is Deacon and welcome back to another 2 battles in Total War Arena. Men flock to my banner and eventually women too. So we're gonna smash some butts again. And so far I didn't keep track of how many battles we win versus how many we lose, but I've been winning enough and seeing enough of those nice achievements pop up to keep me going. And the learning curve for an online game with this pace, I think, can be quite high, especially if you're new to Total War or the Total War series. Then it takes some getting used to. Oh, last time I said I was going to redo my keybinds and I forgot. So maybe we'll do that after this match. But anyway, give yourself some time, I guess would be the best advice. Because once you are comfortable being on the battlefield, and it just takes getting used to. Of course, you need to develop response. A rapid response time, really. You need to respond fast, and before you can respond to anything, you need to notice what goes on. So your situational awareness basically comes first. You need to have a grip on what goes on. So rather than just engaging and getting yourself killed, develop situational awareness first, and you can do that by hanging back a little bit, see what goes on. You'll be slower to respond, but when you do respond, your decisions will be better and will be worth more. And the more you feel you're getting a grip, the more confident you'll be. At least I'm supposing your confidence will grow. So now again we're going to fight for the center here at the Battle of Marathon. I'm gonna sit in the forests and hopefully assist some of our infantry with engagements in the center. Now again we have a mix of tier 3 and tier 4, and that itself is no problem. Yesterday I was seeing tier 5 mixed with tier 3, and now I'm reviewing my my hit points, and they are exactly the same as they were when I was together with tier 5 guys. So no, there's no buff mechanic, and that is something I think the game would need. If you're going to mix these separate tiers that are so far apart and outperform each other by so much, then I need my hit points buffed when if I'm going to fight tier 5 guys. And then still we won the match, and I even contributed to the game. I killed some some guys without losing a single man even. So there's no way for me to see the enemy in terms of tiers. I do have visibility now, so we're gonna see if we can look here. Here's the Hastati. Now the Hastati are gonna... Oh, 2 of them. Then there's probably 2 players, one with... Okay. Now let's move in on this one. So we're fighting them from all flanks, and now their morale is recovering. So we'll disengage rather than lose all our morale. I don't know which unit this is. These guys, I want to pull you out. Okay. For some reason and somehow I've... Okay, I'm not going to lose numbers here, not to the arrow fire and not to the sword. So we're going to pull out completely, entirely. His morale was pretty ruined. Okay. Now we're gonna help our friends here. So he's giving chase to the archers. First thing we'll do is rush in. So again we're gonna surprise them from the flank, and now we've routed them. In fact we've run all the way through into the next unit, and that is going to hurt. So I'm gonna again pull out and run back to the beach, conserve our numbers, because morale I can recover, but units I will not recover. And the blue bar at the bottom is what defines our numbers. So now we've found some archers in the forest here, and we're going to do so these guys are now getting destroyed. I'm going to continue into the next unit right away. They're also still engaged from the flank. So destroy these. Now his morale should break, and it does. So fortunately enough for us, none of their friends have come to save those archers. We've spent about half our troops, slightly below half, and this guy with his archers, he's gone on to fight unsupported. So I'm gonna charge this. Okay, so now charge. And charge. So this citizen cavalry is being charged from the rear. They are completely surrounded now from all sides. So let's hit frenzy here and just kill all of them. Okay, that's that. So now again I'm gonna peel away, because we need charges. We're going to move in the next unit now. Bango here, our friend to the right, he is charging the javelins to the right, and now we are gonna push this unit. Move a bit faster, please. I want you in this unit. Okay. So this unit is still intact. In order to keep flanking, I'm gonna have to move around and now attack this guy from the rear and front. And rather than leaving this fight, I want this engagement to end as soon as possible. I think we have artillery, friendly fire. This guy is wrecking us. Who's that? I don't know. I don't know who it was, but oh, 8 Germanicus is slain. How the hell do I lose a commander? Okay, now let's. Yeah, it's not time for tactics. We're not fighting for their base. We're just killing them all right now. So, as always, I need. What's this? Astati. They're gonna lose it soon enough. Brigands in the rear. This is probably one of those defensive players who's gonna hang back. Now, artillery is doing its bloody job. We're gonna rush into these Astati. It'd be nice if there were so the Hastati are now done for. And we're gonna pull through, push through, and aid our allies over here. Alexander hopefully will survive for some time. I don't know. If he holds out, I'll be here. Okay. I'm in there. I'm probably getting killed by artillery right now. So mount kick. So now Walport there is also moving in. One of our friendly players. And well, we've spent most of our units. I think we've also killed enough, but we're gonna try and cut these up piecemeal. I don't know if we're still charging, getting any bonus, don't know. Those brigands, they are very resilient cavalry, I must say. They don't die fast. And now charge. Die! They don't lose morale. They are one. This is one man at full morale. And that is what surprises me. Because if you don't rout, you're gonna keep killing. So, and it's also a higher tier. He's one above me. Or does he have an ability popped like an undying breath or something? I don't know. Okay, let's apply some. Let's apply some malice to their morale. I'm sure they don't like to be. I'm sure they don't like being surrounded. Yeah, I think they'll die before the base is ours. Yeah, I've received my proper number of artillery fire this time. Come, move back in here. What's so difficult about that? But just destroy that last unit of Hastati. I know we're only 2 guys. Yes, run. Okay, now move on to the brigands. Mount kick. We're gonna have that ability because brigands is our line. This is another Arminius player. Ah, we've won. Move. Boom.
The Valkyries have come for me. Forward, onward. The enemy base will soon be ours.
These brigands, I think they may be tier 5. I'll have to check. Oh, too late. We're tier 3. Let's see where brigands are. Okay. Well, I think I use them 20 times. Or more. Oh, look. Our commander gained a lot of... I've routed the most compared to the other guys. Did I only kill 100? Okay. So I was here. Now I'd like to see if Ceranic, for example, was also commanding cavalry or not. I know he was. But if you look, also this guy, he killed over 200 at the loss of 48. As long as your guys are consistently killing over 200 in your top 5 players, you're winning the match. Anyway, I think we'll have some stuff to spend. Let's see where to go first. armies, we were just facing brigands. They're just one tier above us. We have raiders here. So, okay. Now, here we can upgrade our attack. And we're going to equip it right away. We can upgrade our armor, war paint, and equip it right away. Now for this we need to advance Arminius.
Prisoner of Rome, no longer.
And we can. So now also we are in tier 4. 5, yeah, 4. But I believe we no longer have the XP, the silver. We haven't got enough silver. This I think is odd. I do have enough silver, but it's not silver that they want. They want free unit XP or just general free XP. So before we can advance, we're gonna need. Arminius didn't gain any new abilities. That comes at tier 5. But we need XP before we can advance into the brigands. And probably we've received a little. I mean, we should be able. There's war paint on these guys now, and we should be impressed. And they have stronger spears, more pointy edges. But it's not something you see really. I'll do my keybinds next time. Probably offline when you're not viewing. But I've said it before, there's a certain randomness as to which guys you're being teamed up with, both in tiers and quality. I can do well for myself if there's a couple of other guys close by that are also playing a team game. If you have a couple of players that are going solo, not paying attention to what else is happening, yeah, then you can only hope that the enemy is even worse. But you're one man amongst 19 others, and that's just to normally I think for the average player, I don't consider myself an excellent player at this. I'm probably average or above average, I don't know. Let's say above average, slightly above average. That's one person in a group of 19, 20 actually, is not going to make enough difference to decide the outcome of a battle. Unless you get lucky. Say you capture the base, nobody comes back, then you can decide the outcome, but it's just rarely going to happen. I've only seen it happen once or so, including all my time in the alpha build. Now, Rubicon is a new map. We have to defend bases, caution in open terrain, yes. Tall grass provides cover. And there's a river crossing. The Rubicon River, of course. So we're in Italy. And the rest of the team consists of mostly tier 4 players. We have 2 guys with artillery, which for this map seems to be appropriate. Here's 2 tier 5 guys. And this is going to make the difference, especially these hoplites, unless they also have 2 tier 5 players. But what that means is I'm the small guy here. So I'm gonna hang back and protect the artillery as much as possible. And I'm not the only cavalry player, there are 2 others. Can we already chat? Right. So here we are. It's quite a large map. As I've said, I'm gonna hang back, protect artillery. Artillery shouldn't be too far at the back, because if so, then they're not gonna be able to fire. So these... Where is the second artillery player gonna go?
Capture their base or cut them down.
Yes. So I can click on a unit. This is the guy I'm gonna try to protect, and he is deployed quite a bit to the front. I see we have a CPU unit at the center, so that's not going to help. Where is he going? He's gonna come here and sit here. Okay, so I'll set up one of my units there for visibility. One is going here, and my commander is going here. So what I'll do mostly is keep an eye out for anything on the approach. We have war dogs. Once they release, it's the first time I'm seeing war dogs in the match. This guy, I've seen him before, and he performed quite well. And I think we're playing the defensive game here. Now they're coming against our CPU. Okay, so we're being hurt considerably by the artillery. I'm gonna charge into these arches here. We've lost some hit points, but now we are destroying them. This hoplite unit okay, I'm gonna bring in my second unit here. I mean, he's being protected on all sides, so I'm just gonna pull back from this. He should lose his unit. So we've got one unit of Theban hoplites giving chase. Wow, being wrecked by artillery. Where's he going? He's just gonna try and... Okay. I'm gonna charge him from behind with two of my units.
Keep moving. Run.
Boom, and pull him out right away again.
Forward.
What's this? You're hugging the edge of the cliff here, idiot. Anyway, he's routing. These are some of the toughest units for me to face, actually. Really bad, and they're winning. They're winning, and I've lost two halves of my units, but he's not going to be any further threat really. So I'm gonna pull back both my units in this gap here. They can manage. They're not precisely easy kills, see? Unit number 3 is over half spent, and the CPU is not going to give chase. Really, they should improve the AI on that, because now this, as long as he is pinned down and I can charge him from the rear, I can at least do something. But right now he's slowly losing morale though, so I'm just gonna let that. I'm not even going to engage him. I'm just gonna run away from him. Also, I've received some artillery fire, so it's not exactly that all the killing has been done by those hoplites. But he's losing morale only very slowly, so he can still be effective. Now, the warhounds are coming in, and our buddy T-Motor is not doing very well. So I'm gonna try and give an assist here. I don't see arrows. See, I've given... How many move orders did I just give there? I had to click thrice until you see the actual arrow that indicates stuff is coming in. Now, of course, artillery is nice, but it's also going to cause friendly fire. And he's already routed, so I'm going to pull back. I can't face that kind of stuff headlong. So unfortunately, unless he is going to engage other units, so now we can try again. Artillery is not hurting them, and they have two warhound units here, and there's a river. There, crap. By the time I've crossed this river, okay, let's go for it. I'm just gonna run through the river here. I hope he doesn't see. And okay, they've unleashed the war dogs, and we're sitting here on this side. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh god. Oh, look. Okay, guys, this is my first experience fighting war dogs. And I must admit, this is a mess. And I think they're very effective. He's killing me very fast. They are not the kind of thing that has morale, so they're just not going to run, basically. So I'm going to pull my commander out and hopefully do something useful in the rest of the game. I'm actually surprised my second unit survived thus far. And now he's gone. And there's quite a number of dogs left, so let's hope our artillery is going to be able to do something. He's brought his own units of what are they, milites, and they're pulling back to engage the rest of those three milites units. So two war dog players here teamed up together. They are quite the threat. This is like, what the fuck, what the fuck. That is the kind of messages that you really need in battle. It makes so clear what you're about and what you really need. We are with 2 CPU units here. How many CPU players do we have? We have 1. And regardless, it's they're picking our players apart piecemeal, one by one. It also means that it doesn't matter. T-Motor there was sitting there by himself getting jumped by 2 other players. I think you should have disengaged. If you're there with 3 units and you see 6 coming for you, you should know it's lost. How's the... I didn't do much. This guy killed 49. And this time T-Motor only killed 28. Some disconnected player here. Ascalamel has killed 400. So some guys were actually shouting at him. So like, what are you doing? But he did pretty well. But this though, who's this CPU? Yeah, 1 isolated unit here. Oh, and he has disconnected, so is also controlled by the CPU. A disconnected player with still some units in there, sitting here getting chewed up by artillery. So I mean, of course it's wonderful that the CPU takes over. It's just that it's behaving rather... Is this dumb? I don't know. It's giving visibility, but here he's just sitting there getting chewed up. Not even facing. And there's no orders issued. Look at them. They're just getting charged from the flank and the rear. And this is a tough unit. This is Theban hoplites. Athenian hoplites even. So they're really a capable unit that can pay for itself, more than pay for itself, if played properly. But it's still going to kill some other Athenian hoplites and Hastati here just by being a good unit, but it's just not being commanded. And please, yeah, if you're... They're not watching this, but anyway. I do have to point out that we're investing our time here with 20 people trying to win. I mean, everybody's trying to win, and of course you don't need CPU to be all powerful once they take over, because then also it would be biased towards the CPU players. But as stupid as it's playing now, any player can do better than this. So this is just costing us an advantage. Now our dear friend, where are my units? Deacon. Why am I even looking at another guy's unit? I think our artillery guy friend here, he's gonna sit here, which of course is wonderful, but he should have moved in his infantry first, because now we're open to a flank attack. And our base lies open for capture as well. And of course we can fire on them with our artillery, but I don't think we're gonna kill all of it and all of them. Now there's brigands over there, and I have brigands. It's just that he has more. Oh god, now he's moving back. This makes me a sad deacon, to be honest. Yes, he's decided another... Closer to the war dogs is safer for 2 unprotected units of artillery. That's his logic now. Okay, can't help it. It's gonna reset the timer, charge in together with his guys. He's gonna go jump them from there, and I need to go for the flank. Wow. Respect. This guy knows what he's doing. So my proper venue of attack is going to be here. Ouch! No, there, charge into that. No, this, I'm clicking like mad on this unit, and he's going there. Oh my god! Ah! Oh, and I've lost morale. Okay, no, please don't assist. No, don't assist me. He's firing at them with his artillery though, so I guess it's fine. He's also getting shot at, and he's trying to hide away from the artillery fire. I'm not recovering morale, and now the rest is coming. Okay. And he's going for the artillery, of course. Yeah, we've lost this game, basically. I was saying? What am I saying? No, now I've regained some morale, and in 4 seconds we will be able to... Okay, engage them. No! Them! And there's a charge on both flanks. The battle is ending. Oh my, yeah, it is. Oh deacon guy, you're just about to they're capping us faster than we're capping them, and it's all good, it's all fun, it's all lost. And here's something I can charge at. There.
Return to fight.
Oh yeah, they were just routing. Destroy them with my 8 soldiers left in the rear. Pop another ability, right flank, and I'm just going to look, spam. If more business applying morale penalties to them than anything else, really. Boom. Defeat. Time's up. Oh, time's up. Ha! We've even survived long enough for the timer to run out. At least I've got silver. I use my abilities. What else did I do? Oh. 400 XP. 150 free XP. To be honest, most rewards for base capturing amongst the teammates. Most rewards not caused by damage. Okay. So for a match that we've lost, I've never received so many recognition. This guy killed 1.5 soldier for each of his. Anyway, it's been fun, guys. If you enjoy watching this, please leave a like, subscribe when you want, and be notified on my next battles. I hope you're enjoying this little tour through the game with Arminius and his 3 cavalry units. And see you next time.